like some Eddie Van Halen to kick it off. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Rock and Chaz Show number 27. Yes.
Wow.
From the My PVT Network Studios, brought to you by Dr. T's Primary Care for Men, IV Vitamin Infusion Therapy, Testosterone COVID Tests, Sermorelin. If you've been playing guitar like Tiny Tim and you want to play like Eddie Van Halen,
who's going to get that reference? The Tiny Tim. I don't know. All right. Wow, that is a really dated reference.
Yeah, big time, dude. I'm fucking old, dude.
Does anybody know who Tiny Tim is here? Anthony Garcia, do you know who Tiny Tim is? But anyway. Riley, do you know who Tiny Tim is?
Absolutely not.
Don't worry. In a moment, an octogenarian or a centurion
we'll bring it up.
He'll come up on the jet zone and he'll say, "I know who Tiny Tim is."
Yeah. Anyway,
but if you've been playing guitar like Tiny Tim and you want to play like Eddie Van Halen, well, then all you got to do is go to Dr. T's Primary Care, and you'll walk into the bedroom like this, double tapping.
Like this.
Yeah. Yeah. You'll be playing guitar behind your neck, between your legs. You know, got to shut up. Because testosterone is a magic potion. Healthy heart and blood, less fat, more muscle, stronger bones, better verbal memory, better libido.
Wow.
That's when the guitar neck is full speed.
That's when the guitar neck wakes you up.
Yeah. And improved mood, which comes with the better libido, right? Yeah.
Everybody wins.
Also, they've got Sermorelin, increased lean body mass, fat reduction, improved energy, improved or increased vitality, increased strength, increased endurance. You can play guitar all night.
It sounds like you're making a bionic man.
Yeah. Accelerated wound healing. I mean, you'd be a regular Wolverine, dude.
Wow.
Improved cardiovascular and immune function, and you sleep better because your libido's better, your mood is improved, so the sleep is better, right? Yeah, there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, stop playing guitar like Tiny Tim and start playing like Eddie Van Halen. Go to Dr. T's Primary Care for Men, 956-441-2188, ladies and gentlemen. And you got to be careful with that testosterone because it'll make you maybe want to just slip out the back jack and run with the devil.
Shout out to Raymond Rose. He knows Tiptoe Through the Tulips, yeah. Tiny Tim.
That's it.
And Ozzy Zavala, he played the ukulele.
Yeah.
Now, these are educated people.
What?
These are educated people. Right?
Yeah, either that or they're Googling.
Right, yeah.
True.
Yeah, but you just stop playing the ukulele and get the 6-string guitar out there.
Bust out the Fender.
Yeah. Who would have ever thought I would have come up with Tiny Tim on a Thursday night during the Rock and Chaz Show? Because everything here is classic, dude.
Right. There might even be a Tiny Tim in these albums.
And if there isn't, a fan will mail us one.
For sure.
And they'll probably be from Del Rio.
Yes!
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you so much to Dr. T's Primary Care. Like, subscribe, and share. That is very important. Like, hit that little thumbs up. And if you thought our joke sucked, well, hit the little thumbs down. But, give us a break, man. Just hit the thumbs up anyway.
And the little bell.
Yeah,
and
the little bell. That way, when we come on, you get notified immediately. And we've got that contest going on. We're going to get a winner at the end of the show for the table for Randy Rogers tomorrow night and a table for Intocable on Saturday night. Okay, so we'll announce the winners right before the random album, okay, coming up later tonight. And in a little while, and it's about an hour, okay? So that way you can hang out with us. And if you did register and you commented a number on our Facebook page under the posters of the concert, so you stay tuned because we're going to pick a winner in a bit, okay? All right. So we've got Rally, our producer girl. What's going on, sweetheart?
Hello. Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. Friday Eve, right? So thank you guys for joining us
It's a
tonight.
mini Friday, baby.
A mini Friday.
Yeah.
A mini Friday.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what is your shirt tonight,
Ooh,
Mama?
yes. So I'm wearing a Mark Morales t-shirt. Let me get up so y'all can see it. It's an awesome logo, awesome design.
And why are you the only one that can get one of those?
Well, I got you one too.
It looks like a beer logo.
Nice.
Yeah, that looks cool, man. Golly, that's awesome.
It's really, really awesome. And I do want to send a special shout out to Mark Morales and his whole family. And I'm going to just share something really, really quick. His new single goes out on all streaming platforms on November 23rd.
Okay.
So check him out. He's amazing. He has a beautiful voice. The single's titled Heart Without a Prayer. So y'all go and check him out and support.
That guy's an amazing singer.
He is. I would love going to
The Unplugged.
yes, the
acoustic,
unplugged.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing. His
Yeah.
voice, like you could feel it. It's awesome. So Mark Morales, your whole family, your wife, your children.
Yeah.
Congratulations, and we got to go and support.
Absolutely. And I like that picture of him, with his suspenders and looking kind of old school,
I love it.
1800s, in a
That's,
saloon.
Prohibition era
Yeah,
type.
yeah, there you go.
Nice job, Mark, investing in a photographer.
Yeah, all right.
That
man.
looked very
Awesome.
professional.
It is.
And ladies
Super
and gentlemen, Mark, of course, is the singer for. Not only does he sing with the Sons of Texas, he's also done a sit-in with Mark Morton. Is his name, right?
Yeah.
The guy from Lamb of God. He toured with him in Europe and in America, and the guy's just a very talented individual here in the Rio Grande Valley. Writes great music. And we've interviewed him before, and we've got him on the show. If you look up a hashtag PBT Mark Morales, you'll see some interviews. So the 23rd, when is the 23rd? Is it Tuesday?
20 on Monday.
On Monday.
Monday.
So it's this
Yes,
Monday,
it's
21st.
this
Yeah,
Monday.
it is Monday. So maybe we'll bring him in Tuesday night, because next Thursday we're going to be off, ladies and
Yes,
gentlemen. We'll
for
put like the
Thanksgiving.
best of Rock and Chaz Thursday night. Put a lot of little clips. Maybe we'll put pieces of all your collectibles.
We can do a dream sequence. Rock, I remember one time, and then
you do
and then we'll just throw back to old episodes.
Yeah. But yeah, it's Thanksgiving next Thursday, so we're gonna be with family and chilling out, and hopefully you will too. But we will have something up, to take you back to some of the old school days of when we started the show. Okay. So what about you? And we'll invite. If we don't invite Mark Tuesday, we'll invite him the following
Yes,
Thursday, so we can.
yeah.
Okay, we'll play his video, his music, and we'll interview him, and he'll come in the studio. That'll be awesome. So what do you got, Chaz? What shirt you got on today, bro?
Well, I was waiting for Metallica to announce what dates they were going to do in Texas. And I was like, oh, man, what dates are there? Well, are they going to be San Antonio? Maybe, right? What are they going to do? And they announced the dates, and they said Lubbock and El Paso.
Yeah.
And I'm like, those are the two farthest from McAllen. Like, it's like, okay. So I said, all right, I'm going to go to the Lubbock one.
But you went all the way to Arizona, didn't you?
I did. I went to Phoenix.
That's closer then.
Yeah. So, but I was ready for a Texas show. Like, okay. So I flew to Lubbock by myself. And so I went to the show. And I randomly got in line. And I met this guy who started, being, say, what's up? Hey, nice to meet you. I go, where you from? Oh, I'm from McAllen. I was like, what? And I was like, and they remember in the movie Step Brothers, I went, I think we just became best friends. You got his picture, Rally?
Yes, I do.
Joey, his name is Joey Garcia. I met him at the Metallica show in Lubbock, and we became good friends. And he's an awesome guy. He goes to a lot of UFC shows. Really cool guy. And at that Metallica show, if you got the Whiplash experience, meaning you get in and they give you a meal, they give you a free shirt.
Yeah.
This is the shirt
Wow.
that they give you.
Awesome, bro.
Check it out.
Ooh.
You went all out.
I love it.
So
Yeah, because you had gone to the one in Phoenix, and you said next time I'm gonna get a better.
no, what happened is I went to the San Antonio
Oh,
show,
okay.
and it was kind of far, and I got mad. I go, you know what? I'm gonna go again. I'm gonna get closer. And so I said, okay, Phoenix. Boom. Went to Phoenix. Awesome show. Then they said they were going to do Texas again, and they said El Paso and Lubbock. I said, screw it, let's do it.
Yeah. So
And it was a great show, man.
you saw them 3 times in a row, dude.
Yeah, because
Damn.
as you get older, those chances start slipping away. You know, if you don't take
Yeah.
advantage, and you got to take advantage. So
Yeah. I've got a Jaime de Anda t-shirt that he gave me when he was here last week. And he brought me and my wife one and koozies and stuff like that. So I said, no, I'll wear it on the show tonight. So I've got a, I guess, classic JDA Jaime de Anda with the accordion t-shirt. So that's what I got on tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Awesome.
Representing, repping Jaime de Anda for having lots of faith and supporting our show.
Thank you.
Been around since we started.
man, that guy, when you see Jaime de Anda, man, he doesn't stop. Man, he just keeps playing and playing to the point of failure, dude.
Yeah.
He wears out the crowd.
Yeah, he's amazing, man. He still got it, bro.
I saw him in Harlingen at Shooters. Remember that place, Shooters?
Yeah.
I saw him there.
Yeah. All right. So, Riley, we've got some teas from the fans, right?
Yes, we do. We do. And so I just want to remind everybody, if you do want to submit your photo, so that way we can put it on our Thursday's show, please make sure that you text it to us to 956-641-3241. So we do have some, and so these are our hashtag PBT classic teas from our wonderful, wonderful fans, and y'all are going to love this one. So our fans, Pete Salazar from Del Rio, Texas, send us a picture of him wearing the Rolling Stones t-shirt. It's a classic t-shirt. And our very good friend, Dario Puig from Grand Prairie, Texas, is wearing a Halo Wars t-shirt.
Is that a video game or
I
something?
think
Yeah, it is.
Yes,
It's
it
a video
is.
game.
So they look really, really cool. They look awesome. Dario, thank you so much. Pete Salazar, thank you. Can you guys see the playback?
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
see the Rolling Stone. Hey, yeah, man.
They look super cool.
Hey, Pete Salazar looks like one of the members of Cypress Hill, right? Or-
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a little bit of ludicrous Cypress Hill.
Yeah. And Dario Puig looks like he's a member of Slayer or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
he
we've-
looks
we-
so cool.
Lamb of God or something.
Yeah.
Right?
Love it. Thanks,
Good
guys.
stuff, man. Thank you so much. And send us the pics, man. We put them on the show, man. We love seeing your T-shirts. And speaking of Rolling Stones, we've got some information on them coming up in just a little bit. Right now, it's time for the Rockin' Chaz Rockin' Poll. Yeah, hold on. So, ladies and gentlemen, Elizabeth Ann Hewlett,
Nicely done.
yeah,
Hey, good job, Brock.
also known as Miss Elizabeth, would have been 60 this week, 60 years old. But back on May 1st, 2003 in Marietta, Georgia, her living boyfriend, I guess they were,
Yeah,
right? They were
they were,
common
yeah.
law.
Yeah.
Lex Luger called 911 to report that Hewlett, which is Miss Elizabeth, was not breathing. She didn't respond to mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, and paramedics rushed her to the Wellstar Kennestone Hospital emergency room, where she was pronounced dead at the age of 42.
Wow. So young.
A medical examiner listed the cause of death as acute toxicity brought on by a mix of painkillers and vodka. Her death was ruled an accident, and Hewlett is buried in Frankfurt Cemetery. And just a sad thing, you know, I mean, and lately we haven't been hearing of wrestlers dying at a very young age. It seems to have it was a certain era of wrestling where we were hearing like a young 40-year-old wrestler dying once a week.
That's when they just abused their bodies. Like, just go on tour nonstop. Just tour. And then they were juicing and taking painkillers, and you know, you can't treat your body that way. And this new generation, they're kind of, you know, taking it easy on their bodies.
A lot of people don't understand that, you know, when you're in football, NFL, you have to sustain a certain physical, a certain
plateau. You have to be at a certain level.
Yeah, and you have to, sustain it.
Yeah.
Which you got to work out, you got to eat right, and you got to, be
whole production.
in good physical shape for the beating in football. And in wrestling, it's the same damn thing, except in wrestling, they don't have an off season. It's nonstop, 300 days a year, not, 4 months or 16 games or whatever. And so these guys have to, they start getting into drugs and stuff to help them keep going. I think McMahon started that wellness program towards the end of the Attitude Era.
Well, once Eddie Guerrero passed, he was like, okay, yeah.
So he started that wellness program, and you get 3 strikes. On the third one, you're out. You're gone. The first one, you get suspended. The second one, you get suspended, and you have to go to rehab. And then the third one, you're fired.
But
fire! You're fired.
Real exact. He goes over the
fire. Yeah. But I think maybe that's what's caused the difference in the change, and
it needed to change. And it was really bad. It needed to change.
And you've got guys like the Hardy Boys that one of them was like, he's one of those guys that went through a lot of painkillers and stuff like that as well, due to the fact that they were in pain. But man, I mean, you would never expect a woman in the wrestling. Usually it was the men. Miss Elizabeth is like,
she wasn't
what?
even a wrestler. I mean,
she didn't take the bumps that and so it was just pretty shocking to see that she had died, and it was due to painkillers, and it could have been a suicide for all we know, but she would have been 60 years old today or this week. And so the rockin' poll is, who is your favorite diva, or who was your favorite diva?
Which is a great question and a tough one, because you and I have been watching wrestling since, since the 80s. Did you watch it in the 70s?
Yeah, late 70s.
So that's a long catalog of women.
Yeah.
Precious, Sunshine.
Yeah.
All those old-timer ones.
But in the 70s and 80s, you had 2 or 3 of them. You had...
but in the mid-80s, it started to pick up, Dark Journey and... Nicola Roberts, Baby Doll.
The Valets came in. And then in the 90s, they started seeing in-ring action. Sable was actually the first woman to really bring back the belt and all that, from what I was reading on it, up on it. But let's go to Rally first. Who is your favorite, or was your favorite, wrestling diva? And that doesn't necessarily have to be WWE either, so you guys out there.
Yeah, I'm going to have to say Charlotte Flair for sure. I think she's just amazing. I loved that when they had WrestleMania 35, the main event was all women, and she unfortunately lost, but just her getting there in the helicopter and it's always a show. Her entrance is always just like a big deal. So to me, Charlotte Flair is my favorite.
It's in her blood to be walking in with in grandeur style, styling and profiling.
And she's got the DNA. She's 5'10". And man, she executes her moves awesomely, dude. I mean, it's
she's
crazy.
Like, she's her dad with the with the tits and ass, man. You know what I mean? She is, dude. I mean, she is, dude. I mean,
I wish she could talk like her dad. I would imagine it, because he would get woo. But she's got all the physical skills, man.
Yeah, and she's probably one of the best wrestling divas in the history of wrestling.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
She's. I mean, that match she had with that Japanese girl,
Asuka,
that just like freaking blew me away. I was driving home from Mercedes, and I was driving to McAllen, and I was watching it. I think it was from Mercedes or Harlingen. I had a remote or something, and I was watching it on my phone while I was driving, and I was like, "What?" It was amazing. But Charlotte Flair, that's a great pick, babe. Awesome.
Thank you.
What about you, Chaz?
Well, my pick, this was a tough question for me, but I picked Asuka, a current wrestler, Asuka. And, she is so pretty, and it's a shame they have her all ugly because she's a villain. She's a heel,
Yeah.
So they have her all like her face is covered. But I love her wrestling, and I'm just a fan of her in general. And she actually has her own YouTube channel, and it's called Kana-chan TV because her real name is Kana. And she loves video games, and she loves comic books, and she loves collectibles. I'm like,
What?
this is perfect.
Where have you been all my life?
I mean, much like us, she's a kid at heart.
Yeah.
She's a kid at heart, and
Well, she's actually a lot younger. She's closer to being a kid than we are.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But she's just a great athlete, and she's got a lot of fun spirit, and I love watching her match.
And she came into the WWE and really took that Divas, championship and the wrestling of all the women to the next level, man. I mean, like I said, her and Charlotte put on a hell of a show, man.
Yeah.
Big time.
What is yours?
Well, my favorite diva, and I was going to say Mae Brown or Mae Young. I'm sorry.
Mae Young, who is
Well, I was going to say Mae Young because at her age, the bumps she was taking.
She went through a table like at the age of 65, 70?
Yeah, with the Dudleys, remember?
Yeah.
I mean, and then the whole shtick that she did with Mark Henry was sexual chocolate, right?
Yeah.
And she got pregnant from him, and then it ended up being a hen that she gave birth to.
That's ridiculous. What? That doesn't even make any sense.
Oh my gosh.
But it was entertaining.
It was very
entertaining as hell.
It was. She took a lot of bumps.
It was entertaining as hell. And that's why I said, you know what? I should give Mae Young a little
Shout out.
a recognition.
I wanted to also say, I want to give recognition to this other diva. I just liked her name. She used to be in ECW, and they would say, "Oh no, here comes Kimona Wanalea."
Yeah.
What a ridiculous!
And she was Japanese, right?
She was Asian
and hot, dude.
and attractive, and she would come out with Raven, and then the announcer, I don't start cracking up.
Oh my god!
Oh my God! Here comes Kimona Wanalea. And she would like be in a bikini.
Yeah. Well, my favorite was Stacy Keibler. I guess I have to say I'm a little biased because I got to meet her in person when I introduced her and Stone Cold Steve Austin at the Scorcher when it was in Mission at that softball park north of south of Sherryland.
So you talked to her a little bit.
Yeah, and she was super nice, dude, and very attractive and tall and slender but she was one of those divas that they're the ones that started doing the like Sports Illustrated
crossover stuff,
bikini spreads and stuff like that. And it was her and Sunny and
Trish.
Yeah, Trish Stratus and what's her name? Tori Wilson, Sable.
Mickey James a little bit.
Yeah, so but I think she was one of the more attractive ones, and she was really funny and very talented as well. She never really wrestled in the ring, and when she did, it was really
it was a lot of gymnastics.
Yeah,
but it was hats off to her. She actually talk about crossover. She dated George Clooney.
Yeah.
I mean, for a long time.
Yeah. So I mean, and he doesn't just date anybody.
No,
dude,
I mean,
you know
this guy's got the pick of the planet.
So I've got George Clooney's taste, I guess, right?
I guess so.
Asústame one time. George Clooney would go out with my wife right now if he tried. I'd have to kick his ass, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Want the trucha, Clooney?
Yeah. Pinche tombstone, eh? Te chingando, culero.
Through this table.
So there you go. Let's see. Anybody mentioning? Yeah, Dario Puig. Yes, Stacy Keibler.
Mm-hmm.
You see, me and Dario, we got similar tastes. Miguel Ramirez, Wendy Richter. Sonny was the bad one, Senor Rudo. I have a story with Sonny, dude, that she had me kicked out of a club. But that's for another day, and it's an amazing story, man.
Someone saying China.
China, yeah.
She got surgery on her chin and face, and good for her.
China's, I guess, her moment of like
Her peak?
Yeah, her peak was when she beat Triple H and Undertaker and became the number one contender or something, or took the belt.
I know how many people can say that.
I know. Yeah. But, another victim of, the excess of painkillers. And I was talking to Pat Rose, who's a wrestler, and we were talking about Terry Gordy because he had a picture that he sent me. He was at Terry Gordy from the Fabulous Freebirds at the cemetery, at his gravesite. And we were talking about it, and I go, what happened? Well, he was 40 years old, dude, when he died. And he says, well, you got to understand, Rock, that a lot of these wrestlers, they just can't get used to clocking in, to a job. They realize that the run is over,
Yep.
and they can't really face it, and they're just not used to having a regular job, and it's pretty crazy, but what's her name? Sunny, she went through a lot of drugs and porno and all that stuff as well.
Raymond Garza said Lita, and Lita was
she was
part
fun.
of Team Extreme, and she did a lot of awesome moves.
Yeah. All right, so there you go, ladies and gentlemen, and one of the most beautiful ones, Elizabeth, Miss Elizabeth, and she was great with Macho Man, and when Macho was wrestling Hulk Hogan back in the day, those were good times. Good times.
D King said that she only fought in bra and panties matches, talking about Stacy Keibler, and she was in a lot of those bra and panty matches.
No wonder she's my favorite.
Yeah, of course.
It's his screensaver.
I know. I saw it already.
Wasn't there a match when they were all like inside or it was a hot oil wrestling match or something
I'm sure there was.
Why doesn't freaking McMahon bring that back?
Are you kidding, man? Donnie Diaz said Sensational Sherry, and she was really good. Shout out to Donnie.
Sensational Sherry was good at putting a wrestler over big time, like whoever she was managing, you know what I mean? She was a good talker. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so that was the Rockin' Chaz Rockin' Poll. And now it's time for everybody's favorite, the Chaz's Collectible. Did I say that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I said the Chaz's. It's just Chaz's Collectible. All right. So here we go. Everybody's waiting for the Christmas bag.
So, this collectible is by a toy company named Mezco. Mezco, Mezco. And you know that company, they did the Reservoir Dogs figures.
Oh, yeah.
That I brought in 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, you brought them in, yeah.
And they do all kinds of stuff. They've done Austin Powers. They've done, remember that movie, The Warriors?
Yeah.
They made figures of The Warriors.
Dude, I would have loved those.
They made some of Family Guy, and it's a long list. But anyway, back in this, Mezco started in 2000, and I love the cartoon character. This was one of the very first things that Mezco did. Was Popeye, and Popeye's based on a real dude that he had one eye.
Really?
And and he would get into barroom brawls. His name was Frank Rocky. What's his last name, Rowley? Fiegel. So it was based on a real guy. So from the Mezco Toy Company.
And did you ever watch that movie with Robin Williams?
I did, yeah, of course.
Was it any good?
It was okay. I mean, I was a little kid, so I loved anything Popeye.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I never saw it. I still have never seen it.
It's more for kids. And
did Robin Williams play a good Popeye?
He did a phenomenal Popeye.
Wow.
And he actually had to go back in and redo all the vocals because during the real because he was. It didn't come out that good.
Who played Bruto?
I don't know what his name is, but he looked exactly like Bluto.
What about Wimpy, the hamburger guy?
Again, I don't know who But I do know that Shelley Duvall from The Shining.
Yeah, that was olive oil,
She
right?
was olive oil.
Yeah, wow,
She's so
dude.
cute.
We got to see that movie, dude.
I know.
I've never seen it.
So let's go, Rock. Let's go ahead and use the chimes here. So
Wow.
here we have.
Yeah. Dude,
Wow.
that is awesome. Let me move this out of the way
A
here.
little bit.
So these things are about 20 years old. They were released in 2000 or 2001, around there. And so let's go ahead. Rally, are we
Yes.
ready for the? Let me bring up my screen here.
You tell me when.
All right, go for it.
All right.
So here we see Popeye's dad, and his name is Pappy. And in the movie, he was played by Ray Watson, the guy from Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Is that the teacher? The
yeah,
old teacher?
yeah, he played Popeye's dad.
The one that didn't like Spicoli?
Yeah,
Oh.
he played a good Popeye's dad. And then we see Wimpy with all the hamburgers. You know, the great thing about these figures is that, man, they're like super duper detailed. They come with lots of
I love
little,
those.
accessories.
Yeah, dude, those are cool, man. I love the little accessories that come with the toys.
They're awesome.
And but now, once again, the chimes, please, Rock.
All right, here we go.
That's the second Christmas bag.
I know this is
Wow.
the rare appearance by the second Christmas bag. It's an Easter egg.
Yeah. There's a penguin on the other side.
Yeah. So here we have Popeye, played by Robin Williams, and Olive Oil, played by Shelley Duvall.
Yeah.
And they come with a lot of cool accessories. Are we ready, Rally?
Yes, it's
All right,
clean.
let's go ahead and do it. And then we see Olive Oil. She comes with little Sweet Pea, and it comes with a little hat for her, and a purse. And of course, it's got to have a picture of Popeye because she's madly in love with him, even though she cheats every once in a while with Bluto.
Oh, no.
And there we see Popeye with the anchor, comes with a can of spinach, and he's ready to kick some ass.
Wow.
And there you have it.
Yeah.
It is the Popeye collection
By
from-
Mezco.
By Mezco, and not sold anymore. You have to get them on eBay if you want them. But
How much do you think you can get for them, bro, for the whole collection? $200?
about, yeah, easily.
$50 each?
Yeah.
Dude, and it'd be worth it. Look, man, they're like in mint condition and stuff, bro.
Yeah,
I mean,
they are. Yeah.
they're in pretty good condition. And then the little accessories, that little Sweet Pea, dude, that little Sweet Pea is really cute, man.
And these suckers will never see the light of day. That's
You know,
for damn sure.
my dad has anchors on each forearm.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, dude, el Diamante San Antonio.
Was he inspired by Popeye, or was he in the Navy? Or?
Well, yeah, of course, man. He wanted to be Popeye when he was a kid, dude, back in the 60s. He was never in the Navy or anything like that. But you know what? Next time my dad comes down, man, I should do a little video of his tats, right? Because
Yeah.
they're old school, dude.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, he got tats when you had to go out of your way to get tats. I mean,
And
like,
there won't really, you know where he said, I think he got them in Nuevo Progreso in Mexico. That's where he went across and they got tattoos. That's where they would all go to get tattoos over there.
makes sense.
And then they do them with like hand made, you know, needles and stuff. They didn't have machines or anything like that I know of. But that's something that I'd really like to sit down with my dad and talk about the specifics of each tattoo he has.
The backstory.
The backstories, dude. That'd be excellent, dude. That's a great idea. Remind me next
I
time
will.
El Diamante San Antonio comes in here.
I
We want
will.
to talk to him about that. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was Chaz's Collectible. All right, we'll be right back. Here's a little information from Dr. T's Primary Care.
With fall season and flu season coming up on us, Dr. T's Primary Care is offering flu vaccines to help keep you safe this flu season. Call us at 956-441-2188 to schedule your appointment. Also, take advantage of all the immune boosting treatments Dr. T's Primary Care has to offer, from vitamins, supplements, immune boosting injections, IV infusions, and we still offer COVID testing as well. So call 956-441-2188 today to schedule your flu vaccine with Dr. T's Primary Care.
Okay, we're back.
We're here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for This Week in Rock History. Yeah. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, back in 1994 on this week, or this week, 1994. 10 years after this album was released, the Rolling Stones become the first major act to stream a live concert on the internet.
And they did it in 94?
Yeah.
I mean, like, talk about ahead of the curve. I mean, who had the internet in 94?
It was all AOL. You've got mail. Webcasting 20 minutes of their show at the Cotton Bowl in Texas. It's really for publicity to promote their upcoming pay-per-view concert, as very few computers can receive the webcast. So they were already testing the waters back then. The Rolling Stones were the first ones to do it. And you got to give them, props for being the groundbreakers.
And
always.
And even pay-per-view at 1994. I mean, wrestling had already been doing it since the 80s, but, it shows that they're being innovative, creative, nicely done.
It was interesting because in the 90s, pay-per-view became something really, really, it started up. I remember I got the Moscow Music Peace Festival on pay-per-view, and it was in Russia, so it came out like at 2 a.m. or something like that. It was like the timing was really, and I stayed up and I recorded it, and I still have it on VHS. And it was the very first time that I had gotten to see Zakk Wylde perform live. And dude, that dude just blew me away. So it was Zakk Wylde and Motley Crue and some other bands. And then they did the anniversary for Woodstock. It was a 3-day pay-per-view, dude. And I have like 6 or 7 VHS tapes with the entire thing.
Is that the one with Limp Bizkit?
Well, no, it was with Green Day when they had that mud thing.
Yeah.
The Allman Brothers. I mean, it was just an array of different musicians, different type of bands. And the thing about it is, in between bands, they would have the camera still on everybody, and it would take a while for the bands to set up and stuff. So that was coming out through the whole damn pay-per-view. It wasn't just edited in just performances.
It was real time.
It was real. It was like if you're there.
Yeah.
So it was like the very first time they were trying that. And then boxing that's what really blew pay-per-view into the stratosphere.
What's funny is that next Saturday, the Saturday after Thanksgiving, Mike Tyson's going to fight.
Yeah.
He's going to fight Roy Jones Jr.
Yeah.
And back in the 90s, that's when the Tyson thing was like, you pay all this money for the pay-per-view, and then like you go to the restroom and you miss the whole thing.
Yeah, and the thing about it is, before pay-per-view, it was closed circuit.
You had to go to like
you had to go to Villarreal Convention Center. You'd buy tickets. They would sell tickets like if you're going to go watch the boxing, and you'd get a table, and all your friends would go to the salon or the venue.
Did you ever?
And they'd have
that?
a big screen.
Did you ever do a closed circuit?
Yeah, dude.
For what?
I did Razor Ruddock and Mike Tyson, Tim Witherspoon, some Evander Holyfield fights.
And they were all at the Villarreal?
They were all at the Villarreal. And if I'm not mistaken, the fight with Julio Cesar Chavez and Oscar de la Hoya, Nano Ramirez told me that was the biggest grossing closed circuit boxing event he ever did historically, and probably is up
ever
there.
Will, yeah.
It's at the very top of what he of earnings for him.
After that event, he had some grills that said Nano.
Yeah. But the thing about it, he had to rent 3 salones: McAllen, Harlingen, and Brownsville, and then one in Reynosa, dude.
Man, talk about innovative.
Yeah. So Nano's always been, he's always been one of those guys to, try things out.
Yeah.
Like what he's doing this weekend. We'll tell you more about that in just a bit. Donnie Diaz, shout out. He says, puro dial up, and if someone called, it would disconnect. Puro party.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Thanks for the super chat, Donnie. Throwing
Thank you,
$10.
Donnie.
Yeah, and when you would want to log on, Donnie brought up a point. It'd be like,
Yeah.
It's like,
Yes.
All right. So what else you got, man?
back in 2010, for the first time,
It ended like in the 90s and stuff. But the Beatles really holding on, man. And that music is still very popular today. There's probably millions of streams in the downloads as well. So they're still making money. And Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr are the only ones left.
I wish they would get together with Julian Lennon and do a show, man.
Yeah, it'd be awesome. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So there you had it. It was this week in rock history. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Rockin' Chaz Celebrity Birthdays. Woo! Yeah.
Now,
All right.
Oh my God, the first one.
Yeah. This woman.
A la Mo.
This woman was in many adolescents' dreams back in the day.
Oh dear.
Wow, jeez.
She was in a movie where the image of her running down the beach towards you as you watch the screen, and she's got braids like the type that the rappers like to wear.
Yeah, sure.
She was the very first one that I ever saw with braids like that.
And when she was running down the beach in that see-through bikini, I don't even think a lot of guys even noticed the braids. What? She's wearing braids?
I did.
They're just focusing from the neck down.
Yeah. She is 64 years old today. We're talking about Bo Derek. Happy birthday to Bo Derek, which she didn't really make many popular movies. 10, I guess, was the most popular movie she did.
Did you ever see 10? Did you ever see that?
I saw some of it with, what's the name of Dudley?
Dudley Moore?
Dudley Moore. And she also came out in Tarzan of the Apes.
That is true.
She was like
Tarzan
Jane.
the Ape Man.
Yeah, Tarzan the Ape Man. Is that what that
That's
is?
what it's called, Tarzan the Ape
And
Man.
I haven't seen that one, but I remember they used to say that movie she came out naked, I guess, or nude or topless or something.
That movie basically was soft eroticism. That's the only reason it was made.
Yeah.
Now, on another note, did you ever see a movie she made called Bolero?
That's another movie that I've never seen. What is that movie about?
I don't even think it has a plot. She's just, I think, going through Europe or something, but there's a lot of eroticism in that film.
Also?
Yeah, a lot. I mean,
Is there nudity?
Beyond nudity. I mean,
Really?
you can see her cartilage and some.
I can't believe I didn't see Bolero. I need to check it out.
Yeah, so do yourself a favor.
How old were you when you saw it? Because that movie's from like the early 80s, isn't it?
Mid 80s. It was mid. I was 12, I guess.
Oh, no, hombre, andaba emprendido en el Bolero tú, cabrón, ¿verdad?
Yeah, I was like, oh, you mean this exists? So
It probably came out on HBO. HBO had all the hot stuff, man.
Yeah.
We were kids, man.
yeah, so
And then it all went to Cinemax, right?
that is correct. So this Thanksgiving weekend, everyone, Bolero and Tarzan the Ape Man.
Yeah.
After the kids are asleep because they've eaten so much turkey.
Yeah.
Whoa, knocked out.
The kids have probably already downloaded it and seen
yeah,
it,
I've seen
dude.
it
You know
several
what I
times.
mean?
Yeah. Oh,
Dad, have you seen Bolero?
what anatomy is this, Dad? Enlarge the screen.
Dad, Bo Derek's got nice tits.
Oh my god. I know.
Oh
Easy
my
with the
God.
words.
They're gonna put that bikini scene on loop.
Yeah. All right. So Bo Derek, 64 years old today. Amazing. And I haven't seen her lately, so I'm not sure how old she
I think wasn't she in Tommy Boy?
Oh, she was the mom,
Oh,
right?
that's true.
Yeah, she was in Tommy Boy, dude.
So there you go. She has some, street cred.
And CP says in Black Sheep also.
She was? Wow, okay.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember her in Black Sheep. I know she was in Tommy Boy.
Yeah, she was married to the sheriff from Rambo. What's his name, dude?
His name is...
He's one of those actors that you see a lot. You don't even know his name, right?
Yeah, a real good actor.
Yeah. All right. Who else is celebrating a birthday today or this week?
Also, happy birthday to the guitarist from this band right here. Mm-hmm. Mr. Kirk Hammett.
Yeah, Kirk Hammett. Yeah.
And he's a big-time horror movie fan. A lot of his guitars have horror movie iconography, if you will. He lives in Hawaii. And he's always been the member of Metallica to be trying to calm things down.
Yeah.
He's never like in your face because that's Lars.
He's not the alpha.
No, because James and Lars would,
They're the alpha.
He was always trying to like, hey, let's be cool.
James is the alpha, and Lars is like
the wannabe.
He's the Napoleon
complex.
Right. Yeah.
James is Mo, and Lars is like Larry, trying to be Mo, and Kirk is Curly.
And then Trujillo, he's just the guy just hanging out, staying out of it.
Yeah, I'm just here for the money.
I'm not getting involved in this, right?
I'm here for the paycheck.
Yeah. So how old is he, man?
He's the big 58.
58 years old?
And, he's got really difficult leads to play. And once you're 58, you got to wonder, like, at what point does arthritis start acting up? Mm-hmm. Do you slow down? He's still very thin. He goes surfing a lot because he lives in Hawaii. That's how he keeps in shape. And I know that, when I went to go see them in Lubbock, I go, man, I got to go see him because these guys are getting up and doing those leads is becoming more and more difficult.
He probably goes to Dr. T's, dude, too.
Probably.
That
You
helps
never know.
Yeah, dude. The guy's got to be on some testosterone, sermorelin. That stuff just it keeps him young, bro. It really does. And Kirk Hammett, man, is 58 years old. And another guitar player that had issues with arthritis and psoriasis, arthritis coming from the psoriasis, was a guitar player from Rush. That guy.
Really?
Yeah, he would have to warm up like for a whole hour and a half before a show in order to have limber fingers.
Right, yeah.
Alex Lifeson is his name. And I remember seeing a documentary on him, and he sits before every show. He gets into a room by himself with an amp and a guitar, and he's just playing all the songs. These guys are they're professionals, and but he did mention that he suffered from arthritis, and it really helped him to warm the joints up.
And Phil Collins, he can't play the drums anymore. Mm-hmm. Arthritis.
Yeah.
So,
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So that was the Rockin' Chaz Celebrity Birthday. Man, I can't believe that Kirk Hammett is older than both of us.
Yeah, and he's in better shape than both of us.
Well, sermorelin and testosterone.
D Kings, y'all were talking about the sheriff.
Yeah, what's his name?
Brian
Dennehy.
Brian Dennehy.
That's him, dude.
Thank you, D Kings.
D Kings. Thank you, D Kings. Yeah, that's right. Brian Dennehy was in Tommy Boy.
And Rob Lowe was the one messing with her, right?
Yes, he
was.
No,
Rob Lowe was her son. Was Rob Lowe her son?
Yeah, but really there were a couple. He was pretending.
Oh, that's right. Pinche Rob Lowe.
Capalo.
Estaba comiéndole loncha a Brian.
Oh, my gosh.
I was like Brian Dennehy in First Blood. He goes, look, this is a boring town. You don't want to stay here. Yeah. You hang around next to we got a whole bunch of you guys around.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, gotcha. Yeah.
Oh, bien racist el vato. Pero el vato, because he was just anti...
Drifter.
Yeah, that's what he was. He wasn't anti-race or anything like that.
The thing about in the novel of First Blood, the Brian Dennehy character was in Korea, and he resented Vietnam vets. And they don't put that in the movie. That's why he was like getting Rambo out, like, number you Vietnam vets, like the Korean veterans are the forgotten ones. So that's why he was extra mean.
Órale.
So the little backstory there.
Wow, that's awesome, dude. I never knew that.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, ladies and gentlemen. And we want to thank our sponsor once again, Dr. T's Primary Care for Men. Call them at 956-441-2188. Vitamin infusion therapy, IV vitamin infusion therapy, testosterone, COVID test, sermorelin, flu shot. Wednesday or Thursday, it's for women. So go on their website, and we've got the link right at the bottom in the description, and make an appointment before Christmas. That way you go into the last months of the year feeling a lot better, and plus your immune system will get boosted, and you won't have to worry about getting sick.
Like we say in San Benito, get your immune system more better.
Yeah, what you got to do. So, ladies and gentlemen, a few little announcements before we go to the random album. One of them is our toy drive. Every year, my band Whiskey D, we get together and we perform with a few other bands, and we put it all together. We get some sponsors. And
how many years have you been doing this?
Since 2000.
This is going to be the 7th year.
Yeah, 7th year.
This will be the 7th year that we do that. The toy drive for the Edinburgh Housing Authority. So
some of you might have
7 years.
seen the video that I uploaded, I guess last month, showing us that we do it, right? And so this year, due to COVID, we're not going to be able to do any concert where, we would do a free concert. People would have to bring a toy to get in, or whatever they paid at the door would go towards toys. So starting on Tuesday, we'll have an announcement of how we're going to do it. And we're going to need everybody's help in order to be able to get these kids some toys, okay? And we're going to do a social distancing type of deal to give them the toys.
Yeah, it's going to be, the way it's going to work is it'll be in the middle of December, I think, when we go and distribute to all of the developments and, that are, the Edinburgh Housing Authority developments. And so it's just going to be a drive-through, kind of like a pickup, curbside pickup of the toys.
Yeah.
So it's going to be, we're going to follow all the guidelines and all of that, but we didn't not want to do it. We said, you know what, right now they need us more than ever. So we're going to do it.
It's been a bummer.
7th year.
If it's been a bummer for us adults, you don't think it's been a bummer for the kids this year? They haven't been able to go to school to play with their friends. It sucks.
Yes.
And so we're going to try to make it a lot better for these kids, with some toys and stuff. And, there was a year that we got like 2 huge refrigerator boxes full of toys.
Yeah.
And then we made I don't know how much money at the door. And me and Rally, we went to the local Walmart and just bought 3 carts full of toys.
I think we each had 2 carts.
Yeah.
It was filled to the top.
It was crazy.
How fun was that? Just buying toys?
It was amazing, Charlie.
Well, the thing about it is, I like going and esto, and Rally no, this is good for girls.
Yes.
And she's very particular, right?
Methodical. She's methodical.
Yeah, and I'm like, echa todos los pinches toys ahí, vámonos, let's go.
No, because I always want to make sure, because there's different age groups when we do. Every year we separate all of the toys by age groups, and so we need toys
and
for
gender as well.
And gender, of course. So we do, the toddlers, babies. We even do teens. We do tweens. We do, some of the younger adult children that still live, in the developments. So I have a method.
Yeah.
My methodology always works. So yeah.
So we're gonna do it all next week, and probably the following week until the first weekend or the first weekend of December, till the first weekend of December, and then whatever we put together, we're going to get all the toys and then deliver them, because we have to deliver them a week or 2 before they distribute them, because they have to separate them.
They have to separate them.
And then we'll go in and we'll film everything, and you all get to see what you all helped out to do. Okay, so that's going to be happening. And next Tuesday night live, okay?
Yes.
We're going to do it. And then on Thursday, we're not going to be on. We're going to have pre-recorded shows because it's Thanksgiving. And then the following Saturday after Black Friday, we will be back on, and we'll continue with our toy thing.
And someone is asking, what if they don't live here? We're gonna explain to you all exactly how you guys can contribute if you don't live here in the valley, and you can.
Well, should we just tell them right now, or what do you think? We can already start. We wanted to put the video together and everything to present it really nice, ladies and gentlemen, so you all can see that what we do, right? But we could do that on Tuesday. Shall we?
We'll do it on Tuesday, right?
Okay, we'll do it on Tuesday, and then we'll tell them how we're going to do it on Tuesday. Then okay,
we want to.
Or we, because Saturday we're not going to be here either. We're going to be at that concert with Intocable. So Tuesday night, ladies and gentlemen, starting at 6:00, we'll set you up, and then Tuesday night when my kids are here, we'll announce how we're going to do it. Okay, all right. But we appreciate everybody's support. Yes. Also, we had that contest going on for the tables for Randy Rogers and Intocable. And we have our winners, all right? So why don't you do the honors, babe?
We do. We have the winners. We have the winners. Okay, so hold on. Give me a second. Uh-oh.
Whiskey, you rascal.
Hold
Whiskey,
on.
go over there. Over there.
This way. Come
Over
here,
there.
Papa. Okay.
Whiskey's
Go
moving
over there,
the-
Whiskey.
Whiskey moving
Over
the entire
there.
script.
Go
Okay.
over there.
So we do have the concert winners. Let me just get this up. Sorry, guys. It's because Whiskey threw me off. Come here.
Over there, Papa.
Come here, puppy.
We like having our dogs here
I know. He was chill.
in the studio.
He was super chill.
He swung his
Okay.
tail and he moved the entire.
Yeah, okay, so let's try this again. So we do have the concert winners for tomorrow night and for Saturday night. Okay.
Okay.
So our first winner, this winner is going to be the winner for the Randy Rogers
table. Okay.
Yeah, concert. So our winner is Anthony Alvarez.
All right.
Yeah.
So congratulations, Anthony Alvarez. You and 7 of your friends and family can go hang out at the concert.
That's a
That's
lot of
awesome.
people.
That
Yeah.
is
That's a lot of
a
people.
lot of people.
And if you don't want to take anybody, the table's all yours for you by yourself, dude.
I know that's what someone said in the chat earlier today during the mix. They said, "Well, can I just go by myself?"
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you can.
Yeah.
Of course you can.
You'll be on a $500 table
Just
by yourself.
sit. I know. I
Hey,
know.
you know what? You can charge people to sit on there, sit on your table.
Right? Make money.
Anthony Alvarez, congratulations. The picture that we put up is just Facebook because we went ahead and went on their Facebook and we're going to message them later after the show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So,
that's Anthony Alvarez.
Anthony Alvarez.
Yes. And then we also have our winner for the Intocable concert,
Okay.
and that is Abel Navarro.
Okay.
So congratulations.
Congratulations,
to
Abel.
Navarro.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Another $500 table. Give it away.
Awesome.
Golly, man.
Congratulations.
They're worth a lot of money, those tables,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen,
So
congratulations.
we'll reach out to them.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah, we'll reach out to them in a little while
Okay, perfect.
when we're off the air. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So they had it. Once again, the show is this weekend. Why don't you put up the video of the stage setup, the tables? The tables are separated, so you're able to sit social distance style. And it's like if you go to a restaurant, you're gonna go into the area with a mask on. When you get to your table, you take your mask off if you want, or you
If
can
you
keep
want,
it
you can
on.
keep it on, yeah.
It's up to you, but you're gonna be with people like if you're eating at a restaurant, you take your mask off so you could eat, right?
If
So
you, I want to say, if you want to wear a hazmat suit, that's your prerogative.
Or a bucket.
Or a bucket. yeah. With eye holes.
Yeah.
Yes. So right now we're looking at the setup. The setup of the tables, the huge stage, the lights.
Senor Rudo says, I was kind of hoping they would use the bingo ball shaker again. Dude, with Jaime de Anda.
Oh, dear.
Oh, the balls kept flying everywhere, dude.
Oh,
It
yeah,
sucked, dude. But it took us
God.
like an hour to get a
It was
winner, dude. I was
hilarious,
like,
though.
Jaime, why are we doing it like this, bro? Jaime wanted to make it so difficult or something, man. But
It worked out.
some people was like, couldn't you just have pulled one ball out and that would be the winner?
I know.
And it's the one that you bought. Remember the one you
Oh, the
bought
one from the station?
Yeah, but no, but it's Jaime brought it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I told him, oye, lo compraste en Dollar General o qué? I
Yeah,
told
so
him.
thank you to Nano Ramirez for putting this together.
Yeah, and Nestor también,
Nestor
his
as
little
well.
Nano,
Yes,
Nano.
Nestor, thank you so much as well.
Yeah, and Nano came up with the idea to doing it outdoors under the stars. The weather's going to be beautiful. If you want tickets to the show, you can go to Ticketmaster.com or you can get them there at the FAR Event Center box office. They'll be open tomorrow starting at about 10 o'clock or 9 o'clock in the morning. Also, if you want VIP tables, as you can see, the tables are freaking awesome. You can call 956-827-8349 or 956-454-6358. It is going to be a spectacular weekend of entertainment. Randy Rogers Acoustic Show on Friday night, Intocable on Saturday, and the hashtag PBT crew will be there. Chaz is going with us tomorrow night.
Woo!
He'll be there checking out Randy Rogers along with his wife, and so it's going to be an awesome night. And we're going to take some friends and family. It's going to be awesome, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations! And if you're too late and you didn't go to our Facebook to join the contest, go to our Facebook. Like it and hit the notifications. That way when we do something, because this is just the beginning, folks. getting a call from promoters, and then this other promoter saw it, and he called me today for a concert with AC/DC tribute band. So there's going to be other stuff that we're going to be doing on this program for you all to win and to be able to attend, shows and stuff like that. Okay, there we go. So now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Rockin' Chaz Random Album! All right, so Charlie picked Pearl Jam Vitalogy, or Vitalogy. What is it, Vitalogy?
I think it's Vitalogy.
Vitalogy, okay. Which is something that gets better with testosterone, and or is that virility? Or I don't know.
Oh my God.
He's very virile.
Remember when we were giving away stuff for a tool on the queue?
Oh, yeah.
And I would say parabola,
Yeah.
and someone would say parabola. Like, I don't know how to say it.
I know. Hey, tomato, potato, right?
Pecan.
Yeah, pecan. Okay, let me see what I'm gonna take one out from the back here. It's a random album.
What will it be?
Woo, man,
is
this
it?
is a classic album. Let me take it out so the glare won't
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You wanna open it?
Yeah. It's a classic Doobie Brothers album, dude.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
What's it called there?
The Captain and Me.
Yeah. Now, what songs are on there, man?
Now, let's look at this bad boy here. Side 1, you got Natural Thing, and then the one that a lot of people know is Long Train Running.
It's on there. That's the album.
And China Grove.
Damn good song. Down
Yeah.
about San Antonio.
Dark-Eyed Cajun Woman, Clear as the Driven Snow, and then side 2, Without You, South City Midnight Lady, Evil Woman, and then Ukiah? And then the last one is
You cállate, shut up.
Ukiah Losica? And then the last one is The Captain and Me, so... You think we could play this band, or...
I don't know, man. I don't want to.
All right, let's not. All right, but anyway,
what I love, I could play it on my turntable, and then it opens up.
nice.
Oh, that is super
Yeah.
cool.
Now that is a piece of art, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. So this is why I used to buy albums, because they were so cool.
They
man,
are. That one's super cool.
And then they're like on an old,
Expressway.
yeah, they're on that stagecoach. They're all sitting on that stagecoach. The thing
chuck
about it is that somebody, when I bought it, I think I bought it at a freaking what do you call it?
Garage sale.
Not a garage sale, but a pawn shop. Mm-hmm. And some people would put their initials on the albums,
So they can get the money because the pawn shops have different.
no, actually, they would put their initials. So whenever they'd go to a house party,
they can show off and say that it's theirs? Or
no,
what?
they knew it was their album.
Oh, okay.
It's like a brand, it's
Yeah.
like branding an album. Hey, it's mine. But I would put, my name probably inside, whatever.
Something subtle.
Yeah, but no, some people would put their damn whole name on the freaking album. And so there you had it, ladies and gentlemen. This was the the sleeve wasn't too exciting because it's one of those open type of albums, so. But ladies and gentlemen, there you had it, and the album isn't even inside the sleeve. Look, it's in pretty damn good shape, bro.
Yeah.
And then the sleeve's kind of old and crispy and yellowish a little.
It looks like a toilet seat cover.
Yeah.
Hey, this toilet seat is clean.
I remember.
Oh my God.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was the Rockin' Chaz Random Album. Hey, y'all take it easy. Be cool. Saturday night, we're going to have a pre-recorded show. We won't be at a concert. And you know what? We'll probably go live from the concert.
I was going to say, we should.
Yeah,
we should.
we're going to take our tripods and put the cameras up at the concert, and if we have strong enough Wi-Fi, we'll go live. If not, we'll have something on, all right? Okay.